We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Cobras and the 66ers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Bobby Cox will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, David Laffey, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jonathan Adkins.
Standing in, Jonathan Adkins. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Richard Wise. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Jeff Kessler gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, you know as well as I do, we were down there today on the field. This team is kind of in a little bit of malaise. They need to find a way to snap out of it. Tough homestand, only able to squeak out 1 win. This is a huge momentum game for this team.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Monty Smith is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Monty Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back easily. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Throw over to first and the runner back. There's a base hit on the line.
Batting third, the shortstop, Luis Rojas.
At the plate, Luis Rojas. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Cole over at second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-2. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Dallas Phillips is on deck. Two pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Dallas Phillips. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. It's a low changeup that's laid off.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Tyler Blackwell. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Blackwell is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Striding in, Nate Sweeney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Uranus is out in front here, 2-0. Standing in, Brad Benton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The shortstop. Suarez.
Stepping in, Glenn Suarez. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Suarez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Jason McIntosh. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside.
Popped up. Sweeney calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, McGee, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Orlando Schultz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. In his career, Schultz is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Now another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The knuckle curve that time got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Bobby Cox. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Cole. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the belt, the pitch, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, hit the other way out toward right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Now back, the center fielder, Monty Smith.
To the plate now, Monty Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1-2. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open, they elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
So now to the plate, Luis Rojas, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Now batting, Dallas Phillips, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Fouled away. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Still 1-2. And the 32nd pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. Uranus is out in front 4-0. Settling in now, Kevin Nagy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Smith is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8, the catcher, Pepper King.
So digging in now, Pepper King. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
1-2.
One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Jeff Kessler. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Stepping into the box, Tyler Blackwell earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
That's by him for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Nate Sweeney will be next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Nate Sweeney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that time.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. McGee is on deck. The 3-0. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, McGee. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got count 1 and 2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Into the box now, David Laffey back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Into the box now, Jonathan Atkins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Into the box, Richard Wise. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's running. Strike taken. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. It might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
A 1-1 home. It's a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Brad Benton, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it around. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tim McKee answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Orlando Schultz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Lifted in the air to right field. Wise is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now back, the pitcher, Bobby Cox.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bobby Cox. Here's the
pitch. Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Willie Cole. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that on his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Glenn Suarez. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Jason McIntosh. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Schultz has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kevin Nagy.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Nagy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
This one's down to third. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Monty Smith. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Luis Rojas waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in once again, Luis Rojas. From the stretch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on it. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Dallas Phillips, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Phillips, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runner at first here, one man out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-2 one more time. Runners on the move for second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
So striding in, Tyler Blackwell. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Nate Sweeney. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and the lead is now 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Pepper King will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Greg English will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Greg English.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 7 homers and 30 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Laffy.
Digging in now, David Laffy. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. To 1-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jeremy Kilpatrick will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Kilpatrick.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, McGee.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the strike.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Orlando Schultz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Bobby Cox.
The pitcher, Bobby Cox, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
And this is why when you're in doubt, you've got to take the easy out at first. The ball doesn't get too far away from the plate, and a catcher wants to get the force at second base. Unfortunately, he just botches this throw.
Stepping up to the plate, Willie Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, center fielder, Monty Smith.
Stepping into the box, Monty Smith, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, out there.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup offered at and missed. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And the count will be full. From the stretch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
So now to the plate, Luis Rojas, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. The 66ers on top 6-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Adkins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside and low, 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Richard Wise. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The runner at first with no outs here. It's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Swing, and he pops him up, and that's going to land foul. Chopped at the plate. But that one rolls foul. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In the dirt here. Now the 3-2 pitch gets him swinging. He struck him out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
From the stretch, Brad Benton is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the stretch, up top, it's 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Runners on first with one down. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding into the box, Glenn Suarez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Now that's second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jason McIntosh. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Tim Lee enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dallas Phillips, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball. 1-1, no strike.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2. The count is 2-1. Outside, that's the ball.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate now, Tyler Blackwell, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The count now at 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Really try from second.
Now back, the third baseman, Nate Sweeney.
Stepping in, Nate Sweeney. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A man at third with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Chased it in the dirt. King recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So coming to the plate, McGee. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And he misses 2-1.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last two have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready now, Kevin Nagy. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Now a curveball misses inside. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Two balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Digging in to try it again, Pepper King. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And there's ball 2 now. Curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Paul Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that misses for ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 25 homers, and 60 runs batted in. Now the 1-0.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dante Tracy will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Casey Quick will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19, Casey Quick.
In now, David Laffey, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Tracy is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Atkins. From the stretch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Michael Jordan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So striding forward now, Orlando Schultz.
The catcher, Orlando Schultz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Casey Quick. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swing and a liner. Jordan has tossed more than 60 innings on the year. And during that time, he's worked to a sub-1 whip. Less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Casey Quick goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Willie Cole is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Richard Wise. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith is there, and he has it for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Really strong outing, Matty V. Into the 8th inning without allowing a run. In line for the win, and he certainly deserves a good fate in this one. Hard to imagine he could pitch any better innings 1 through 8 than he did in this one.
Brad Benton comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Glenn Suarez. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. He gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The 66ers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Here now is our
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Falcons and the Mustangs. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Fred Anderson, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
At the plate, Bart Flash. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Bart Flash.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
First pitch, 7:05.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Digging in, Joel Sloan. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
High in the air out to center field. Watanabe is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is third. The third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Now to the plate, Bruce Sanders. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch coming. Here it is. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with their man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Standing in now, Theo Rice. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Sanders, a runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses again, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back. to take a swing at it.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Brad Sanders, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
At the plate, Antonio Rosado. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Low for ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Rosado stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2021 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 2-1 home. Fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Richie Dunlap, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Todd Boswell.
Now in the box, Todd Boswell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Kyle Staples, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ball one. Staples is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. In now, Steve Rice. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Josh Means.
Digging in, Josh Means will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Bo Sanders.
Now at the plate, Bo Sanders. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's the ball. Count 1-0.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Christopher Schwaben. Now the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Orlando Osuna.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Orlando Osuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out. No, that's down.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitcher's pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts. And then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Willie Benavides is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Benavides hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Rice is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Douglas Champion.
Standing in, Douglas Champion, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set and the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. He's ready now to pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
At the plate, Hayden Watanabe, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Rosado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
Flash is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Standing in, Kevin Root. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
One and one.
1-1.
That's popped up. Schwabenland in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Dunlap over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with one away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division. Striding in, Rodney Mize. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Popped him up. Benavides is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 8, Bart Flash.
Striding in once again, Bart Flash. First pitch coming. Here it is. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Richie Dunlap. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Dunlap.
He's set. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings. And you can see they lead the division by the narrowest of margins, just a half game. Stepping in, Todd Boswell. He reached on a single in his first try. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Counting 2 and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kyle Staples, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And the 3-1. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Christopher Schwabenland, and he popped him up, and this will land foul. 2 out with the man at first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, it was a great battle there. He was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Riding forward now is the DH, Orlando Osuna. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
In there, 0-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Grounded to first, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Joel Sloan.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Staples has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Theo Rice will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Rice. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner at first here, one man out. Runners off for second. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 32, Steve Rice.
Settling in now, Steve Rice. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rice has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Willie Benavides. First offering on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now batting, Douglas Champion. From the stretch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 0-1 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he fouls this one off. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Hayden Watanabe. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Watanabe, just 24 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air to center field. Flash is right there, 1 down.
Now back, second baseman, Antonio Rosado.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Antonio Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Sanders has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
Ready for another shot now. Richie Dunlap. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Benavides rounds the corner and is headed home. Run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Into the box, Todd Boswell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rice will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Detroit is on top here, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Josh Means. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
That's popped up. Benavides in foul ground, and no one will track it down. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman, number 25.
So stepping in, Bo Sanders. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Watanabe is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Root.
So digging in now, Kevin Root. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Dunlap has got it, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kyle Staples.
Kyle Staples.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, action time.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fouled off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Christopher Schwabenland. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he popped him up. Sanders trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
To the plate now, Orlando Osuna, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Willie Benavides, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside, the throw, and he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Detroit is on top 2-0. Into the box now, Rodney Mize will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
At the plate, Bark, flash, pitch out, nothing doing. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Ready once again, Joel Sloan, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 to count. First and second here with nobody out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Theo Rice. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Behind 0-2 now. Second and third here, 1 man out. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And it's in time to get him. But we do have a tie ball game now with a run scoring on the play.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Into the box now, Steve Rice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. The 0-1 offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Still 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time called here is here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Christopher J. is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. At the plate now, Josh Means. This one is launched. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bo.
Into the box, Bo Sanders. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. Jay has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Kevin Root would be next. Payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Root. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Falcons lead this one 5-2. Digging in once again, Willie Benavides. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Benavides.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Willie Benavides is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Stepping in now, Douglas Champion. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls. No.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Caden Watanabe. First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's outside. Count 3-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the plate. So now to the plate, Antonio Rosado. He swings and lines it to left. That's in there, base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's out going for second. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We're through 6 full. The Sandlot leads it 5-3. Michael Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off for the Falcons, the second baseman, Rodney.
In now, Rodney Myers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Bart Flash. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. One out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And the 3-1. Fouled away. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Joel Sloan. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Full count still. He spoils another one and will do it again. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding in, Bruce Sanders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Clay Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Williams.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richie Dunlap. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And the pitch. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Todd Boswell, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Kyle Staples, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 1.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping up to the plate, Christopher Schwabenland, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Runner goes for second. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Country Breakfast Bell has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Theo Rice, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Digging in now, Steve Rice. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Josh Means, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's Walter.
And it's fouled away. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Bo Sanders, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Billy Gant is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Orlando Osuna, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. Gant, originally from the state of Alabama. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Gant has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Willie Benavides, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. No hits to this point. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 55, Douglas Champion.
Striding into the box, Douglas Champion. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Tony Labender enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Root. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. Up high, 2-1 now. Liner towards second. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room for their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row. Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Rodney Myers stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit.
The center fielder, number 8, Bart Flash.
Standing in now, Bart Flash, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping into the box, Joel Sloan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Counts 1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sloan is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as they double things up to lead it 6-3.
Now
stepping in, Bruce Sanders. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Sandlot leads this one 6-3. Cletus Jones is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now at the plate, Caden Watanabe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the second baseman, Antonio Rosado.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Rosado. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Jones has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
So coming to the plate, Richie Dunlap, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Digging in to try it again, Todd Boswell. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. He's set and the pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike, to count.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Staples. First pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Shot back up the middle. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate, Christopher Schwabenwald hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set, the 0-1.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here's the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. He's set. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. For this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Falcons rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brad Sanders wins his 3rd of the season. Cletus Jones wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.